Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Diablo 3 Status Update, episode number 49. I am your host, MackTen, and today is July the 6th of 2012. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about specifically the big news that came out this week, and I think everybody's sort of thinking about it in the back of their minds, and this is that commodities are coming to the real money auction house. Now, in my show Evil Money, I talk about changes, I talk about everything related to Diablo 3, but I talk about these things in the context of making gold and making real money. In this sense, I'm going to be talking about this change in what it means as far as gameplay goes, and more importantly, what it means on Blizzard's end, what it means from a development standpoint. This is the more critical, the more serious show, so I'm going to lay it on a little bit thick. So, we got the commodities coming out, and this is what Korea was talking about. This sort of thing is what they were talking about when it comes to the gambling metagame, and this is because items, transactions, investments, sales, everything happens extraordinarily quickly with the commodities auction house because you only see one listing, and that listing is the lowest in your region. So if you sell something lower than what the listing is for that item, it will almost instantaneously sell, because it's the lowest listing in that region. It also means that, if I understand this correctly, you'll be able to sell 30 of the crappiest gem in the game for $1.25. Now that's not much, but I mean, as long as the minimum price dictates that even the worst commodities are worth something, it will be very interesting because it could present the opportunity to make a lot of money. I'm going to try to sell as much as possible the first few days it's out. I think that, like with the last change when the real money auction house came out, I think that prices will be extraordinarily high when it's first launched. But I'm getting off track. What I really want to talk about here, the important thing, is that Blizzard is making this change. They're releasing the real money auction house for commodities, but they're not releasing the real money auction house for gold. And the reason that they're doing this is because, as I'm talking to you, I'm looking at a Reddit thread that has pictures of a Chinese gold farming station. It's a room with like 30 PCs in it, all running 2 to 4 copies of Diablo 3. And it's easy to take the money and buy expensive items and then sell those expensive items for real money, but it's not nearly the amount of ridiculous profit that these guys can make by taking all of these characters' gold, piling them into one account, and selling them all off for real money. That could generate a much larger amount of revenue than simply buying the best items in the game and then selling them for real money. So that's something that I really wanted to point out, that they're releasing commodities, but they're not releasing gold yet because Blizzard cannot stop these bots. And normally in a game like World of Warcraft, in a game where servers are independent, this isn't that big of a deal. But when entire regions are linked together with the same auction house and real money auction house, it creates a different dynamic. It means that gold will be almost worthless if gold were to come out before these bots are cleaned up. So Blizzard wants to preserve the value of its currency so that it feels like the little guy can actually make money playing the game. But as it stands right now, if gold were to become purchasable for real money, the little guy, you and me, could not make money through the game because everyone would just buy gold and then buy stuff off the gold auction house, because gold would be $1.25 for millions and millions and millions and millions and millions. It would be ridiculous. But anyway, that's my little spiel on why we're getting the commodity auction house without the gold auction house, without the gold feature. Hopefully it will be a long time before they put in gold. They said it was soon, but remember, we're talking Blizzard language here. So, sorry to keep it brief, but this is this week's episode of Diablo 3 Status Update. Thank you for watching. I will catch you next time. Tomorrow I will be doing Evil Money. It is most likely going to be a straight-to VOD episode, but I will see you then, and bye-bye. Oh, and if you like my videos, please subscribe, like them on YouTube, upvote them on Reddit, etc., etc. Bye-bye.